What's up, guys? So this video here is going to be finally getting these coilovers installed, because you know FedEx, they're a little slow. They like to deliver later on in the day. So I just picked them up and I'm heading back over here to our lot or shop, quote unquote, to get them installed. Hopefully I have enough time to get this done today. Right, here it is right there, JDM Speed. Balling on a budget, man. So that's the coilovers I got, and being cheap for time being. You can always upgrade that stuff later on, right? And coming over here, got the new used tire. So finally going to get this sucker installed and get these bad boys on.
It's a box in a box.
I know, man. That's how it usually is, right? Here they are. I got the piss gold ones. Yeah, they match the rest of the car. Yeah, really. It's supposed to be like some weird champagne gold. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get these Jibbies installed, man. At least I got the camber adjustments on there, so that's gonna be cool. JDM Speed, that's legit right there, man. Straight from Japan. That was pretty easy to get this on. The only issue that you have with these is A, you're gonna have to spread this apart to get it on. B, this here just does not work. They should have done a little bit better, because it ends up kinking the mess out of this. And I don't feel too comfortable with it. So I have to come up with another way, maybe zip tie for a time being. Yep. All right, so I'm over here with this crap. I'll show you here. I'm just getting creative. Like, it don't go on there. And then they give me this, and the freaking brake bracket don't work. I'm just using some wood so I don't bust it. Try to spread it open.
Bust it.
Getting creative. Man, that's what happens when you order eBay. The whole process of doing this is easy, but let me go and pause this, because this is taking too long. All right, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I got it figured out. I'm going to use this pipe here. I'm going to set it down like so. Spread her open like that. Let's see if it worked or not. We'll find out here in just a second. All right, here it is currently, with no adjustments other than just all the way down in the front, all the way down in the back. I tried to find the smoothest, flattest area we have in this lot, and this is about where I got. I like how low it looks. The only problem is the obvious. I'm definitely rubbing in the rear, but that can be fixed with rubbing, not rubbing, but rolling the quarters. Just don't know if I feel like doing that right now. But if we come over here to this side, maybe get another idea. Let me get a little low for that look. Those wheels do look pretty good on it. It's kind of period correct. But I said the front, man, it's like 2 finger gap high. Like, I don't like that at all. So like, what the frick, man? And you come over here to the rear, you really can't even get your finger in there. Hands are dirty already. So rolling might help that, but not really if you, whoops, hold on, let me get back, I'm sorry. So rolling may help it, but I don't really think it's going to do much. I would have to add some more camber into that and all that jazz. I'm not trying to do all that. At least not this time with these current tires. So I'm gonna have to go up a smidge. I may still roll these though. We have a fender roller, so I may have to go ahead and do that. But for the time being, I mean, just like look-wise, freaking digging it, man. I would love it to be that low. My God, that looks so hot, boy. Maybe you can see I haven't done anything force adjustments. Not even the front camber has been adjusted. Just stock camber in the rear. The adjustments are still there for the front. So I got some tweaking to do, definitely on it, but man, she's looking good. Duran discovered that from factory, I guess, with these coilovers, like the stickers were upside down. They're upside down even on the rear ones, but so I had an issue with the brake line not being able to clip in there. It's binding up. So he suggested that perhaps I have it upside down and they actually go up. So I looked at Max Peating rods, and sure enough, they're pointing up. The bracket is like this. I look at my OEM shocks, same thing. So yeah, if you buy this kit, you're gonna have to flip these. Coming over here though, I went ahead and rolled the fenders. As you can see, it sits pretty good. Right now I'm taking out 2 of these locking keys or whatever to see if I can get it a little bit lower.
What's wrong with it?
All right, so here's the coilover back on for like a 3rd time, okay? See, it's flipped the correct way. Now I can put my brake line on, it's not kinking. Because earlier it was pretty bad, but on the right track. Another day here with this 240. I finally got it lowered. I'm still trying to get the sucker dialed in. I got it where I want it. It's perfect ride height. I think perfect for the time being. Maybe it could go a little bit higher in the front. You know, it's probably like a 1 inch, like a finger gap. Maybe a little less. I can get my finger in there just fine. But the problem I'm having right now, let me show you. Okay, if we come into here, the car's dirty, it rained, excuse it. It's rubbing on this freaking wiring harness. So I'm gonna have to tuck that or find a way to tuck it and get it out of the way, because there's also a spot here where it wants to rub a little bit. And if I step back, it's super bright outside right now, so it's kind of hard to capture this. Let me see if we can. Dang it, son. Okay, there we go. That's about where it's at, and that's how I like it. The rear, same way. So I got it in good specs and everything, but man, just little things, low car stuff. Haven't had to deal with this. I've never had to do like a little wire tuck or whatnot for it, but that's what I'm gonna have to try to do now at this point. And then next up, we're gonna come over here. So get this situated, I'm gonna pull the bumper off, and I'm gonna do some body work on that. I got some Bondo, some bumper Bondo. I don't know if that's any better or not, but I got that, so we're gonna go ahead and fix that and fix some other things on here with this aerosol can for the time being. And then I'd say probably, hopefully come next spring, I'll be able to paint it. I just wanna fix some of the stuff that's really eyesore right now on it, but it's a little muddy because it got stuck last night, but that's how it's sitting right now. And I think it looks awesome, just freaking awesome. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do on this bad boy, but it's coming together. It's hard to believe that sitting in the yard for 14 years to this, now it's driving around. It's not leaking or anything like that. I had to let that car go by, but it's pretty wild to see how far it's come. Wheels look a little period correct. I am gonna get something else, man. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not really feeling these wheels, but I didn't pay anything for them. I just traded some wheels that I already had for my Miata, so it worked out just fine. Yeah, let's do a little walk around on this Jimmy. Dang, it looks good. It's looking freaking good.
It's a good little
Okay, so I went ahead, got all this zip tied up out the way. Same down here, and just put some bed liner down on that to save it. There's some light surface rust on there, so just covered it up, prevent it from getting any worse. All right, so we're going out here on a little test run to see how everything looks. Everything's going on it, feels pretty good, feels like a lower car. It is what you expect. In here, no more rubbing. I got it tucked way up out of the way. Everything's good. You're probably wondering why the bumper's off, because we got some pretty weather here, so I'm gonna take it off and go ahead and paint it, fix it, do some body work. So that's what we're doing with this right now. But yes. All right, so I finally got the suspension dialed in and everything on the 240. It's lowered the way I want it. Went ahead and fixed the front bumper. I didn't record any of that because you don't really need to see all that. You just cut to the chase, right? So it was broken at the bottom. It's now fixed. I went ahead and painted it. It's not perfect. The reason why is because I use bumper Bondo. I figured, let me just go with that. It should be a little bit flexible because I felt like Bondo, this amount of much that I was filling in might end up cracking and things of that nature. So I went with that. Only thing is, that stuff dries super quick, man. I mean, like, it was dry within 5 minutes. So I was not expecting that. I wasted some of it, and I'm not trying to go and spend another $20 on that stuff because the whole car is not perfect. I just wanted to fix the yellow on the front bumper, and I wanted to fix it because it was broken. But anyway, the bumper's painted, the car is lowered. Here's how it looks. All right, and here it is currently. Got it perfect for his ride height. The ground's a little uneven, so it may look a tad bit uneven. We come here to the front where the bumper has been repainted. Again, you can see some splotchiness in it, but hey, it's one color. It's not busted down at the bottom anymore. I do have the bumper extensions. I got to order more paint because, like I said, I did run out of it. I was buying that can to like test see how it worked, and I figured I'd send it with what I have to go ahead and paint the bumper because I had it, you know. But impatience got the best of me because I am impatient. But I think it turned out pretty good. I can revisit this later. But we're gonna do some more stuff to it. Like I said, this thing will get painted sometime in spring. So for the time being, I'm just fixing little things here and there on it. But yeah, do a little walk around. I'm filming on my phone, so it does not have wide angle. So sorry about that. But man, this thing has come a long way. It may not seem like it to most people because, you know, it just looks like a stock car that's lowered on wheels. But it's sat for 14 years in a yard. Has been ran since 2008. And now I'm driving this thing on the back roads, taking to, you know, Wendy's, give me some gas, things of that nature. I'm driving it. It's pretty awesome, man. So tomorrow we're gonna get the exhaust work done, then I'll go get it registered and everything. That's the tag I'm using, so it's gonna get transferred to it. It's no big deal. But anyway, heck yeah. All right, so with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and close out the video. There'll be more coming. Also, I almost forgot. I was able to install my Momo wheel in. It is a legit one too. It's a D35. It's the make, his model, I guess you can say. It was made in 1998. So it's pretty old. It's been in a lot of cars. It's been in a lot of cars that I owned. So that's super nice. Feels really good in a car and kind of period correct. So heck yeah. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and close out the video. But for right now, hey, that's what I got. Still working on it, so just keep an eye on it. Subscribe if you want. There'll be more coming on this car. Meantime, you know what? If you made it this far, I appreciate it. Hope you have a good one. Take it easy, guys. Peace.